It's story time. Story time. Let's read it. Story time. Story time. I'm get the story time. Story time. You and me, it's story time. Story time. Let's achieve. Hello and welcome to Story Time with me, Kayla. How's everyone doing? Now today we are going to read another book that I got for free at the library. They even gave me a cute bag to hold all my books in. But this book came free and I was like, okay. So today we are going to read Mom the Monster, written by Liliana Cinetto, illustrated by Bernatene. Ready to see what this book is about? I hope this book isn't too scary. It shouldn't be, right? Ready, set, let's begin. Mom the Monster, written by Liliana Cinetto, illustrated by Bernatene. Hopefully I said those right. Ooh, here we go. I hope you have your flashlight. Hopefully mine won't go out. Once upon a time, I was very, very afraid at night. Terribly afraid. So afraid that my hands shook like this. And my teeth chattered like this. And my heart beat like this. I was afraid because I thought that they were hiding in the dark. Hairy monsters with sharp teeth who smelled like dirty socks. Ooh. Look at them. And then there were them. Dreadful ghosts floating in the air, trailing dust and cobwebs. Ooh. Or them, witches with messy hair and pointy hats and yellow eyes. Ooh. Or even them, huge ogres with huge hands and huge feet and huge mouths full of green drool. Ugh. I was sure that they wanted to catch me or turn me into a toad or eat me with a sprinkling of parsley. So, in the middle of the night, I shouted, "Mom, the monsters!" And Mom would put on the light and sing songs to me until I went back to sleep. And in the dark corner, the monsters and the witches and the ghosts and the ogres waited. They did not move. But they were watching me. Then one day, Mom got tired of always having to get up in the middle of the night. "You're a big boy now. You shouldn't be afraid anymore." "But Mom, the monsters don't exist," she said, as she vacuumed under my bed, sucking up the dust and some hairy monsters, the ones with sharp teeth who smell like dirty socks. "What about the ghosts?" I asked. "They don't exist either," she said, as she loaded the washing machine with towels and sheets and a few dreadful ghosts. The ones who floated about trailing dust and cobwebs. Oh. "But what about the witches?" I asked. "Not at all," she told me, while she tidied up the closet, straightening the books and a few witches, the ones with messy hair and pointy hats and yellow eyes. Ooh. Oh, she's tying me up. Wait a minute. Was it a figment of his imagination? And the ogres? I wanted to know. No way, said Mom, as she swept the kitchen floor, brushing up breadcrumbs and bits of paper and a few huge ogres. The ones with huge hands, huge feet, huge mouths, and full of green drool. What? Are you sure, Mom? Are there really no monsters? They're just stories, dear, she told me, while she washed the dishes and the monsters, and ironed the sheets and the ghosts. And while she cleaned the furniture and the witches, and rested on the sofa with some comfy cushions and huge ogres. That's a tricky word. Ogres. That's why I'm not scared of anything now. Monsters, ghosts, witches, and ogres don't come to my bedroom anymore. They are too afraid because they know that their biggest nightmare lives in my house. What is it? The light. My mom. That's right. Moms always make everything better. Thanks, Mom. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. The end. Oh, it wasn't nothing to be afraid of. And just like at home, monsters aren't real. There's nothing to be worried about. Are we ready to sing some goodbyes? Goodbye, 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 goodbye. My friends, goodbye to you. I hope to see you again real soon. Be proud of all your work done. Night now, climb in the bed and sleep real tight. On the count of 3, let's say goodnight. 1, 2, 3. Good night.